Let's welcome Hector from Mafer Musica. With Hector, we want to introduce you a new saxophone. It's not a new saxophone, it's a limited edition. Because we are celebrating this year an important thing. It's a century of the first saxophone, of the first Selmer saxophone. So the first Selmer saxophone was in 1922, as you can see here on the picture, with Henri Selmer. And now, for that, to celebrate this, we have this new saxophone, just on my right, which is really a really nice saxophone, and we will want to give you all the details that there are on this saxophone. So this saxophone, it's a Supreme, and maybe for that, the best person to tell you some word about the Supreme is Mr. Claude Delangle. And microphone.
Thank you, Christophe. Yes, this new model is, as Christophe said, it's acoustically, physically Supreme. And perhaps the question is, what is a Supreme? You know already. It's a kind of setup, résumé. We tried all the Selmer history of saxophone since 1922 and tried to put in one, because you of course know the Series 2, Series 3, the references, saxophone, and you try to have all the qualities in one instrument, going back to the universal instrument. And I feel that through many advices, through the research which has been done with wonderful engineers at the Selmer factory, we are very happy because we have an instrument which is both very modern with lots of qualities we need now in nowadays music. Maybe could be jazz, contemporary, the most contemporary pieces, or very classical things. We have something which is warm, precise, in tune. We worked on every parameters of the instrument, and at the same time, I feel that we really needed such an instrument which was able to answer to so many aesthetic demands. And we were a large team that I represent here. I work for, as you know now, for 35 years at the Selmer factory as an essayer, tried the instruments, and we did the Series 3. And now I feel that so many young players will find much easier playing, and not only easier, but being able to build their own sound with this instrument, having much less limits than what we were used with before. I don't know if Christophe wants me to talk more in details, but I feel that
if you need to go more on details,
the best is to try it, of course. But I would say, for me, the really wonderful thing is, after almost 1 year and a half playing full-time with instrument, I'm always, I would not say surprised, but still discovering something new. I participated much on the building of the instrument, doing the instrument, but when now it's done, it's really something which is so nice, and I played with it with orchestra or with many different styles of music, and especially I appreciate that I've not that much effort to play in tune, to play in between registers, and homogeneity, of course, is what we are all looking for when we play an instrument, and precision. And at the same time, we needed, because the history of saxophone, both at Selmer and other companies, were to be always more precise, more in tune, but at the same time, we sometimes could think that we lost something from history, from tradition, from warmness, charming sound. And I would say that we have got, through especially a very precise design of the neck and of many, we changed so many places on holes on the instrument, and also the bell is a little longer in order to have really a low B flat really in tune, which is something we could not correct before, and that's something very, very, very important. The opening of the instrument, tuning, and this charming thing, you know, sometimes when we analyze how works an instrument, we always say high range, altissimo, medium range, low range, tuning, sound quality, loud and forth and soft. Every parameter is analyzed, but if every parameter is okay, sometimes that could provide an instrument who has a lack of charming sound. And I would say the first impact on the player, and also the fingers, the ergonomic aspect of the instrument is so important. The weight of the instrument, it's a lighter instrument at the same time. And when you feel well with an instrument, is something you cannot miss. And after 1 year and a half, I feel that really we did the perfect universal instrument. Thank you very much, and try now through Hector, who is here to help you, and just try it. And try. It's such a, at the same time, it belongs to the tradition, the very strong tradition of Selmer. But also it's so new that if you are very much used with a Series 2, Series 3, could be another instrument, you will find something totally different, and being still at home. And visit Hector and try to some instruments. I feel that he has some here. You can do, how many do you have here? Do you have 2 days. Okay, he will stay here for 2 days, and you will be able to try and enjoy the new Supreme in this new presentation, I would say. Yes. Because as you can see quite easily on the screen, the black and the gold as kind of beautiful question and answer could be kind of modernity and tradition, 1922, 2022. Enjoy the Supreme in this beautiful 22 shape.
Thank you, Claude. Thank you very much. Okay, so better to introduce the saxophone. Let's go for a video presentation. And like this, you will see all the detail, and we will continue sharing that just later. Thank you very much. So as you can see, this model is going through all the century just passed from the first Selmer saxophone, and we have a lot of details on this saxophone, and maybe we can share this with Hector if you agree to do that with me. So first of all, the color, as you can see, but as you can tell us about the color, the beautiful color. No, take your phone. Yeah.
Pull.
Yeah, it's matte lacquer on this saxophone to the oldest past, and also we have the pearls are black, as you can see here, and of course on the picture. And Jordi maybe can go ahead. Yep. The black part. Here in this saxophone, you have the gourds and the octave key, or on the black matte chrome, which is really really nice, and it goes to also to the pearl, and there is a big difference between the shape, the horn, and the gourd. So, as you can see on the left, the pads are black. It's leather pad in black, and the brush lacquered resonators. So it's totally different from the regular Supreme, and it will give you a different color of sound, more centered sound, and with more projection. Oh, I like this detail here. The gold-plated brace is in a wooden medallion. This is a microphone, an old microphone from this time, as you can see in the middle, and you have the same here. It's very, very nice. On the right, as you can see, there is 641 model saxophone like this. Why 641? You know that? You know why? Yes, 641.
Because it's all pieces that have the saxophone.
Yes, exactly. All the pieces who are making this saxophone, it's 641 pieces, and for that we will have only 641 saxophone in this edition, limited edition. The engravement. First, Paris and its monuments, of course. Adolphe Sax was in Montmartre. Now, Selmer, we are also in Montmartre. In Montmartre, maybe you know the Sacré-Cœur. There is also the Eiffel Tower, Moulin Rouge. All the other thing to think on Paris. There is also musicians, because at that time, a lot of live music in bars, dancing bars. And the art, the graphic art of this period. So the Art Deco, of course. Tomorrow, on the exhibition with Hector, we will have this model on the exhibition, just to have a look. It's really a very, very nice piece. Okay, just to finish this presentation, all the details on the saxophone are also in the accessories. So the case, you have the engravement on the case directly. You have concert mouthpiece with the cap and ligature in the black, and also the swap are with the engraving. So it's very specific set only for this saxophone, and I encourage you to go on the exhibition tomorrow to see that and to maybe to play it. We don't know if Hector will let you play it, but why not? Okay, so thank you very much, and see you tomorrow on the exhibition, and have a good evening. Thank you.